Hi, I'm Kelvin from the Spa-lon. Breast cancer is the #1 most frequent cancers affecting women in Singapore today. Thankfully, medical advancements have enabled doctors to effectively treat breast cancer using radiotherapy. Radiotherapy does have its unwanted side effects, especially on the skin. Skin conditions such as eczema or dermatitis can develop or worsen after radiotherapy. Using state-of-the-art equipment, we are able to manage and treat these skin conditions. Let's have a look. Specific wavelengths of light can stimulate the regeneration of skin cells and reduce inflammation. The ATP38 is a device that harnesses this property of light. Ms. Rosaline Lee is a breast cancer survivor who experienced a serious eczema flare-up after radiotherapy. She was excited to share her experience with the ATP38.
I went through a very bad stage because I was formerly a breast cancer patient. Having gone through that was a really terrible part of my life. But follow up with the radiotherapy, it got worse. So it didn't get better. It aggravated my eczema, which I had gotten it in my 30s, and now I'm already in my 40s. So can you imagine me having to go through the breast cancer cut, having to go through chemo, having to go through radiotherapy, and now it has gotten worse with my skin condition. So it was really a very bad stage or bad phase of my life.
Yes, I mean we definitely can try to empathize with how you felt during that point in time. But how would you say it affected your life?
Being a woman, I would want to look pretty, but this eczema condition has really brought so-called, I would say, shame to my life, because I need to meet people. I'm a childcare principal. I meet students, I meet parents, I meet teachers, and people who see me, they will come and ask me, what happened to you? How are you okay or not? Have you sorted medical help? Have you sought medical help or something? Yeah, each time the question is being asked, each time I felt that I'm being cut apart, because it's really painful to have to keep repeating myself that, oh, I'm going through treatment, don't worry about me, I'm fine,
And what sort of treatments were you actually exploring at that time?
Yeah, initially I was referred to a dermatologist. So to me, oh, hospital, dermatologist should be okay, right? So I went to him with a small patch here that protrudes out. And then he said, oh, it should be fine. And then he gave me pill to consume, creams to apply, different boxes of cream for different areas. And the worst part was, it didn't get better. I think 1 or 2 weeks later, it's like, oh my goodness me, from one patch to become one entire forehead. Then I'm at my wit's end already. What should I do? Yeah, that's when I started seeking help.
When you refer to the right help, are you referring to the Spa-lon?
Yeah, of course, definitely. Because personally, I visit spas very often. I go to 4 different spas, different times of the year. So Spa-lon is one I've visited for more than 10 years. And the first choice, the first thing that came to my mind was Spa-lon. I called up the spa manager, and then she said, come, Rosaline. We have this eczema program. Just come, believe in us, and then you'll be cured. And before I know it, I just spun off in the cab, because I know that I'm going to get cured there.
I mean, we're very grateful for your confidence in the treatment and your persistence, but I'm sure that it took some time. And during this period of time, could you describe your emotions? Were there any challenges that you faced?
Each time I see people, not only I feel being cut bit by bit on my flesh, I feel like digging a hole on the ground and just be like ostrich and put it down, and don't see anybody else, just shut off from the world, because that was how I felt. I really felt so horrible because of the treatment process. The worst part is when there was flaky skin and it keeps dropping non-stop, and this time around it's like it seems to get worse, and people around me say, hey, you okay or not? What should you seek another help so that you can really recover? Yeah, so that was the time when just say, oh, leave me alone, don't come near me, I just want to be alone.
Yes, and despite all that, you've persisted with the treatment, and I think right now we can all agree that your skin looks fantastic. How would you describe how you feel at this point, having gone through breast cancer to such serious eczema? How do you feel now?
Maybe I just do this pose, unspeakable joy. Yeah, because I'm too delighted and accelerated because now I can be a normal person, and I'm really glad I can be one now.
Is there anything you'd like to say to people that might be suffering from similar conditions as yourself?
Persevere and never give up, because when you go to the right source, that's the time that you get the best help.